number 72. This is the one where a couple of weeks ago I was on this site. I found the queen in this hive, put it temporarily into a nucleus box, and then shook bees off the brood frames into another hive to strengthen it. When I came to put the frame back in the hive, I couldn't find the queen. I couldn't see her anywhere in the nuke box nor on the frame of brood. So I wasn't sure whether I'd lost her or not. The behaviour of the bees made me think she'd somehow got back in. There wasn't a lot of panic with them. They weren't running up and down the front of the hive. So now's the moment of truth. We'll open them up and see if she did get back. Well, a little bit spiky. If she's in there, I'll probably end up doing a vertical split on a Demari type split. Well, there we are. Eggs, larva. She did make it back. I honestly don't know how. It was nothing to do with me. Just I was responsible for losing her. Come on. By there. That's the and it's about a fortnight since I lost that queen. So if she'd disappeared, there'd be no way there'd be any eggs or larva in there. Don't know whether I can catch them on there or not. Try the other side. There, larva there. So yeah, somehow, miraculously, despite my efforts, I made it back. This is one of them. This is one of them Demari type top splits. Shook all the bees off the bottom box, all the combs, transferred the comb into a fresh box on the top of here. And this one's going into a deep box of an empty hive. So let's have a look under here. Behold, as expected, we have queen cells. Now, conventional wisdom, and he's probably right as well, says that they should be destroyed and leave the brood on, the hatch out and strengthen the hive it's on. But because I've done this into an empty hive, the box of an empty hive, it's always awfully tempting to take these queen cells. I know they're emergency cells, probably not the best, but I do this all the time, and the resulting colonies can be medium, poor, or they can be excellent. So yeah, the temptation is just there to take them. That's a nice looking cell. I like the look of that one. Where are we? That one there, I like the look of that one. That one's not bad. Inside there, that one. I don't like them long straggly ones at the bottom here. Them, I don't like the look of them at all. But anyway, so I know this isn't right, and it isn't what we should do, but I'm going to take that away and let it form a new stock. Terrible blow for them for doing it, but there we are. Box 223 I've lifted off. Queen of Slew's already on there. Screen over them. There's no panic moving them. Strap round them. Nearly forgot. First down. Now I just need to find a site to take these bees to. One perhaps where I moved some bees away from in winter due to flooding. Yeah, why not? Brought a load of those top splits here last week. You couldn't bloody write this, honestly. Here, 22nd of May, it's rained all day. Absolute deluge. And I've had to go back and chuck the hives up out the water yet again. Bit in, not massively heavy, but a bit in. It's a bit spiky again. Floor's about finished, I think. Buggers. It's the 20th of May, it was the 6th of May when I last went through these. And these were on 6 frames of brood then. So I have no idea what I'm going to find. There'll be 9 or 10 frames of brood, or I don't think it's swarmed by the number of bees in the super. The outside frame with the rim of sealed stores, below that it's all brood. Eggs and larvae there, she's still laying out in a good pattern, which a lot of eggs and larvae there, which would suggest no intention of swarming. So what have we got here? Look at that. One ripe queen cell, well, one not ripe queen cell, one sealed queen cell there from non-beekeepers. That's the sort of cell they produce new queens in. There, that way up. There's a large acorn hung down, new queen developing in there. And that's a sign of one of two things. A cell like that built in the middle of the comb, it is actually damaged where that been attached to the next comb and it's got damaged. That's a sign possibly of supersedure. They're trying to replace the old queen with the new one without swarming. We'll see what else we find. I'm sure she's still here. There's a number of bees in there. Oh, no. Swarm cells, yeah. Yeah, more. There, built on the bottom. And the sealed, so she could go at any time. So if I can find her, oh, there's another cell there as well. I'll do an artificial swarm on them, if I can find them. Empty hive. I have 1 or 2 empty hives still on the site. Date hives. Another queen cell. And there's eggs and larvae there as well, so preparing to swarm would normally cut right back on the number of eggs being laid. And there she is. There we have her. Well, that was a bit of luck. Everybody deserves a bit of luck occasionally. There she is. And on the edge of the comb there. In the end, I'm going to go and put her in a box separately. So there we have the hive I'm working on there. This one is the one that's trying to swarm. This is an empty hive here. Parent hive number 128. Going over here. The empty hive put in place here. Combs out. I want the queen back in the original hive with all the flying bees and the circles back on there. There we have her. Let her run down on the comb there. Down she goes. Shake the bees over the top of it. Still see it. It's just disappeared under a comb there, so we'll slot them back in. That's the best of comb. That should have been replaced really, but queen excluder back on. Comb off, instead of crushing bees. Oh, there's some weight in there. Right, we'll just have this comb taken off on the crown board. Bees clean it up. That's super on. And what I'm going to do, I'll add another super onto here, because they're going to have all the flying bees, absolutely no brood whatsoever to look after. There's a little bit of oilseed rape still out. Hawthorn's about done. Yeah, I'll give them another super. And then just fill another super, the main off. Parent colony number 128 with all the brood and the queen cells. I've actually got the frame of brood here that the queen was on. I'll destroy the queen cells on here because they've I shook the bees off on top of the queen, so they want to go. So wax moth larvae there. Bloody heck. Right, let them go back in. I've also got the outside comb that came out of this hive which was full of honey. That can go back in here as well. These are going to lose all the flying bees. I'm going to set them up right next to the parent hive. I'm going to leave the queen cells, put some top splits here, going to have to be taken down in. The queen cells destroyed in 7 days maybe. Set the hive up there. Stick a super on just to accommodate. Hatching bees. So that's how we've ended up. Parent colony 128. 128 you know there. 128 there. Got all the brood and the queen cells, all the flying bees and the queen are in the artificial swarm 260. I'll come back in a week to lift some top splits down and I'll simply move 128 out the way so they can then get the influx, another influx of flying bees. That'll leave them so weak they won't want to throw any casts. That's the plan. Clear as mud. Landing in this bush, I think. Its focus seems to be round here now. Close his mouth. If you go through them, just go through slowly, Ted, and don't nip your arms up and trap them, because then they might sting you. But other than that, they're all over this bush, look. I think they're going to land in your racer. Forming a cluster, Ted. They're all going to group together. The queen must be in there somewhere, and they'll form a cluster all around her. There, swarm, just forming, clustering.
Is that one okay?
Yeah, they're all okay, Ted. They're all okay, mate. They came and settled, but not for long. They left, only to return later. Move it where?
A bit more backwards. Move it a bit more backwards.
Just a little bit, what's you not? No, it wants to be nearer to them really, Ted, I think. Hang on, just watch out, you got bees on there now, mate. What we'll do is...
Oh, Dad, they're going in, aren't they?
There is one or two going in, Ted, isn't there? You hold the camera, mate, pointing at it, and you do the camera. Oh, that's it, right. And I'll move it back a bit closer. If we can get it to touch, they might go in. It's a bit early in the day, and also our tea's ready.
Oh, yeah.
If I can get them to touch like that. You think I'd dare flick a few off with me hands?
Yeah, try it. Make sure you don't get stung. Have you been stung?
No.
Think I could try.
No, I wouldn't. Just get a few, watch them go in, see if they go in.
Yeah, they are.
Put the camera on it.
Swarming in.
Just bad light, that's it, because it's half in the shade and half in the dark.
I really want to try it.
What, to scope them? Yeah. No, I wouldn't, Take down there.
It's a big swarm.
No, it's not very big really, but...
We've got a big swarm going on here, haven't we?
Well,
Might as well.
it's a cast, I think. It's a secondary swarm. And can't see very well for the light.
No,
but we've got a few by the entrance there. We might just get them to go in, Ted, mightn't we? They flew into our garden, landed in an acer tree.
Normally.
Then flew back out the other side
Yeah.
after an hour and a half. And now I've just been away to do a job, come back, and they've come back in.
And I'm suggesting about scooping them up, but...
Ted's wanting to scoop up with his bare hands, but I've said you've
tried
got to
my
be
finger.
careful.
What's this?
Just nice and gentle, nice and gentle.
I've got one.
You got one on your finger there, Ted. Good lad, well
You
done,
see
mate.
that?
Yeah, well done.
And now they're all wanting me.
Right, I think we'll just leave them be. I think they're going to go in.
Yeah, normally when they're fanning round, that means that they're probably going to go in. Look, they're going in, they're
It's
going
just
in.
they can't get the light right, really,
Off
because
them.
it's the shade.
They're all fine. For me to move.
No. What we want is... now I've cast a shadow, Ted. We might get a better picture now of it, mate. It's all in dark, you see. They're fanning, Ted. They're on the way in.
I'm trying this for my dear life, like... Do not try this at home.
No, and we should really be wearing protective equipment, but they're as gentle as lambs because they've just come out of the... must be newly swarmed.
And if they aren't newly swarmed, well, you're in trouble.
If a swarm's been hanging around 2 or 3 days, they can get very nasty, but these aren't. These are very docile.
So if they've been hanging around, do not touch them.
No.
But these have just came today, so it's fine to touch them. Like, look,
Oh, a Ted.
as gentle as a lamb. Like, look, got 2 on there. 2 on there.
Yeah.
As gentle as lambs.
Gentle as lambs, aren't they, Ted? Good lad.
Not even stung me.
No.
And to get something on your finger like
No,
that.
on your legs.
Or on
You
there.
got your football kit on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Who do you
Man
support?
Man United.
Man United. Lancashire team for a Yorkshire lad.
Oi. My dad supports that team.
Yeah, he does. Right, we'll leave him to it. Come on, mate.